Hello, hello. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi, good morning. Good time zones, good time of day. I think I'm functioning well. Everything's functioning well. Hi, Coffee. What's up? Hello. Yes. um, things are working. Do I need to check for sound? Because it looks like it's working. Okay. Yeah. It was a week. It was a week. I did I was hoping to be able to do more, especially since I did not stream on Saturday. But the week was way more busy than I expected, and yeah, just weird stuff. Not as as negative I thought I expected, but just things that change people's moods. And yeah, so I'm probably unprepared, but but yeah, things are good. And next week is also going to be surprisingly eventful, but in a positive way. Like when I'm invited to stuff and there's an event that I need to attend, whether I'm talking or not, that day in my mind is like a busy day and a tiring day, even though it's like an interesting thing, like a fun event. So yeah, I have that in next week as well. I have, I think, two of those days, meaning I'm just going to be exhausted. Oh, thank you. I do think, yeah, yeah. I do think I wouldn't say I'm fully recovered because like once a day I get, I wouldn't say a coughing fit, just like some coughing. Like the coughing is not normal, but yeah, I'm not unwell anymore, alhamdulillah. Yeah, I think I'm fully well. um I guess, oh, okay, before we go here, my question is my voice low? Because I am a little further away from the mic than normal, but I think it should be fine, right? Hello. Like I could take it closer. Oh god, that's too close. Yeah, hello, hello, testing. I think it's good to be in the yellow. Oh, something I wanted to test, which I cannot. Can I test live? Was no issues. Thank you. If I should add the noise suppression thingy. Let me testing 1 2 3. Currently there aren't no noises outside. Okay, like hmm. Okay. Test 1 2 3. Hmm. Okay. Hearing myself. Okay. You know what? I should definitely. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna remove it. Had really? Have had? I mean, the traffic one it comes and goes. It's not uh like sometimes there's loud noise, sometimes there isn't, but um I don't know if this noise suppression works or not, or if it annoys. Does it? Hmm. I'm gonna test it separately. I'm gonna delete it in case it messes with my voice. And ta-da! Okay, now this is the normal And we start. Sort of. So before I start, last thing we studied was looking at types of agents that work with code, which smolagents does that. Like you ask for something and it will attempt, not a complaint, partly confirming. Yeah, thank you. Really, the noise suppression helped? If it doesn't mess with my voice directly and it makes the outside world more quiet, then I do want to add it. Why do I hear a faint hissing sound? Is it in my headphone? Oh yeah, it's in my headphone. Okay. There, I removed it. It's a button. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, last thing we studied was the AI agent that works with code, tries to write the code, and then I'm guessing reuse the code. And this time we're still with small agents, but it is writing action as code snippets or JSON blobs. Why or? And my goal for today is to reach quiz 2. I have around 2 and a bit hours. And if I do reach the end of this subunit, that would be great, but I don't expect that from myself because having high expectations is not a good thing. Yeah, and I don't think we need the previous collab Python thingy, so I'm gonna turn that off and open this one and then copy this one, which is the notebook that is relevant to here, this page. So writing action as code snippets or JSON blobs. Tool calling agents are the second type of agents available in small agents. So the first one is the code, what was it? Not code calling. Oh, there we go, just code agents. Unlike code agents that use Python snippets, these agents use the built-in tool calling capabilities of LLM providers to generate tool calls as JSON structures. Oh, so the calling part is the JSON structure as well. I thought it's only the answer part. Interesting. This is the standard approach used by OpenAI, Anthropic, and many other providers. Cool. Let's look at an example when Alfred wants to reach for catering services and party ideas as code agent would generate and run. Oh, there is no as. It's just a code agents would do something like this, which is for query in one of these two, search the web. So we're searching the web for these two queries because we're looking for catering services and party ideas, so we want the answer for both of those. Okay. But a tool calling agent would create a JSON structure as seen below. Okay, it's just different formats. That's it, I guess. So we want to do web search, and this is our argument, and we have 2 rows. The end. This JSON blob is then used to execute the tool calls. Okay. Did they ever explain if they sandbox or sanitize the code from the LLM with code agents, or can syntactically valid? But can't, like, yeah, the code from the LLM mess up the agents. I read, I think it was the last time I read that it is actually sandboxed. Yeah, it did talk about it, but not in too much detail. Bad. There we go. Yes, bad code. My brain went to had, so yeah, they did. They did mention it, just not very detailed. While small agents primarily focuses on code agents, yes, small agents is mostly code agent focused, but it still allows, like, it has other features. Since they perform better overall, tool calling agents can be effective for simple systems that don't require variable handling or complex tool calls. We've seen this image before. Okay. How do tool calling agents work? Tool calling agents follow the same multi-step workflow as code agents. Okay. The key difference is okay. The key difference is how they structure their actions. Instead of executable code, they generate JSON objects that specify tool names and arguments, just like we just saw in the example above. And we'll probably see other examples. The system then parses these instructions to execute the appropriate tool. Yeah, I guess we'll need to know the list of tools, which is the system information we give the LLM. So we have an example of running the code, but I'm guessing I'm gonna need to sign in here. So we should do that. This is not notebook login, it's just login. This is the one I prefer because you can give your key directly. The other one requests the key, which means you have to paste it each time, and it messes with the flow. So I'm gonna get my secret key, which I've saved before. Okay, I can hear beeping of cars, which you probably can as well. And there we go. Horn sounds beeping. Yeah, so I take this, I put it here, which is my HF token. When I run it, it asks me, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. And that's it. Okay, so let's revisit the previous example where Alfred started party preparations, but this time we'll use a tool calling agent to highlight the difference. We're technically using the same components. We were still using DuckDuckGo, right? But this time it's like we're calling it directly using JSON. The other one, I guess the other one is also directly because we were using it inside the code, right? Anyway, we'll build an agent that can search the web using DuckDuckGo, just like our code agent example. The only difference is the agent type. The framework handles everything else. Right, okay. So, I guess, I'm not gonna change, should we see, I guess the output is here, so even, is it? I feel like it won't work. What? Do I not have access? No module named DuckDuckGo. What do you mean? There's nothing else to run. Install package? Sure. Let's do that. Oh. Whoops. Pip. Wasn't it a part of the upstairs? No, only small agents. Does it expect the code to be separated? Oh, okay, it's working now. And we have a new error, which is payment required for URL. Got it. Yeah, we're definitely out of using stuff, I guess, for Quinn. Cool. Subscribe to Pro, get 20 more times monthly included credit. I'm at a credit. Cool. Anyway, we all know that me, learns to code by reading instead of practical stuff. We know that. Like, why would we even try? Anywho, so when you examine the agent's trace, I could definitely go back, open the collab and not run anything and just look at the output that is there because I'm out of credit. 20 times is almost nothing, and that's pro version. Right? It's not like the normal version is you get 20 runs. Yeah, it would be nice for things to be free. But I mean, I understand it costs them. So, observation search result. These are search results for, so it is searching the music recommendation and, ooh, the mansion, because it talks about Wayne's mansion. I don't see any Batman stuff, just best songs. And then we have the recommendation for still mansion related, late night events. So it's continuously searching. Why can't I scroll more? And then final answer. Wait, we're still talking. Hugging chat seems unlimited. They're kind of giving away inference. Oh, this is only one search. I thought it's two searches. Like using it with interface? I don't think I've tested it actually. Alright, so we do get different ways of querying the web search. Like it does it multiple times with multiple questions. And what is the monetization model for all the free inference? Probably training data. Probably. Good question. I might need to mute myself for a bit. Not yet, okay. And a motorcycle is passing by. Safe travels. The agent generates a structured tool call that the system processes to produce the output rather than directly executing code, like a code agent. Yes. Okay. Now that we understand both types of agents, we can choose the right one for our needs. Let's continue exploring small agents to make Alfred's party a success. Alfred, where do you get the energy to, party? Like, just watch something and then go to sleep. Tools. Okay. So we are here. Tools. We're going to talk about retrieval agents, which is RAG related, I guess. What do I want? Oh, okay. So we are in a subunit on small agents, and it will continue until the end of this subunit. And then the next one is lambda index and then langgraph. Langgraph I've heard so much about, so I'm like extremely curious. So yeah. Okay, that was an intermission. Let's go back on the tools. So is there a difference between langchain and langgraph? Because they start with the word lang. Anyway, tools. As we explored in Unit 1, agents use tools to perform various actions. In small agents, tools are treated as functions that an LLM can call within an agent system. Yeah, basically, they're like functions. True. To interact with a tool, the LLM needs an inference description with these key components. You're basically telling it what it has, which is funny. Like you don't need to tell a kid you have legs, so walk, but that's the main idea. It's like you can search the web. Okay. So the name, which is the name of the function, the description, what it does, parameters, yeah, input types and descriptions, what arguments it accepts, and the output style, what it returns. Which, like, I've seen one of the examples being like, this is how you use it, and this is what it would, like, I think it was the weather one, where it was like, it would give you an example of output like this. So yes. For instance, while preparing for a party at the Wayne Manor, Alfred needs various tools to gather information, from searching for catering services to finding party theme ideas. Here's how a simple search tool interface might look. The name of the tool is web search. The description is searches the web for specific queries. The input is just a query. The output is string containing, oh wow, the output description is lazy. Might be more like a new employee. That's a better idea, not a child. They bring to the role more like general life experiences and sometimes foundational information. But they need to know what they have in the new job and how it's accessed 100%. Like, just making sure they have credentials to access tools is one thing. And then, yeah, that's a good idea. The new employee analogy. And we have this prompt, run LLM, parse tool calls, tool call. This is a calculator, normal tool call, observation goes back to memory. That's step 1, running again. Output is now different. Final answer, we already reached. Nice. That was more than I expected. 1 second. That was a full 1 second. Okay. So by using, Alfred can make decisions, gather information for the party. Below is illustration on how it is managed. Okay. I'm curious why we have a section called tools within small agents. Does that mean it's different from other frameworks? In small agents, tools can be defined in 2 ways. Using the @tool decorator for simple function-based tools. Okay. Creating a subclass of tool for more complex functionality. My question is, okay, I think I'm making a mistake in my brain. Since, like, I've used Java, it has those @decorators, and I'm like, isn't that used for overriding an existing function? No, the word, I think it's called overwrite or override, I don't know, but like, it was its own thing. Yeah, okay. So the @tool decorator is the recommended way to define simple tools. Under the hood, small agents will parse basic information about the function from Python, so it will know what the arguments are, right? So if you name your function clearly, write a good docstring. You expect me to write docstring? It will be easier for the LLM to use. Using this approach, we define a function with a clear description function name that helps the LLM understand its purpose. Okay. Type hints for both inputs and outputs to ensure proper use. You're expecting too much of me. I'm a mere human. A detailed description, including an args section where each argument is explicitly described. These descriptions provide valuable context for the LLM. So, it is important to write them carefully. Inshallah, I'll think about it. Generating a tool that retrieves the highest rating catering. Okay, you can filter it by, I suppose you can say give me the highest rating one, but personally I would prefer like give me top 3, top 5, so that I can make a decision between the highest rating ones. Because you probably like know the names of some, and you'd rather go to something familiar for things that are oh yeah, I have done C# and yeah. MVC is model view. What does the C stand for? Controller. There we go. Yeah, definitely use that one as well. Okay, I just realized I'm not monitoring my stream. Let's monitor the stream. YouTube is alive-ish. And then let's monitor on Twitch. Cool. Nice. Wow. Someone followed me recently. 4 days ago. Thank you. Where was I? Yeah. Would it be the same though? The MVC. C# has the same thing where, like, maybe say entity framework mapping. Okay, you forgot what it's called. Oh, putting meta information. Oh, for that part. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Because it uses that to create the schema for a database, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Huh. I'm like remembering things from the past. At least that's what we were what we were doing in the place where I was working. Interesting. So let's imagine that Alfred has already decided on the menu for the party. Good for Alfred. But now he needs help preparing food for such a large number of guests. Wasn't that catering? Yeah. He'd like to hire catering service and just order food. Needs to identify the highest rated option available. So yeah, we're leveraging the search tool to find the best catering in the area. Okay. Below is an example of how we use the @ for that search. So let's look at how well defined this function is. So this is the tool. The name is catering service tool, and this is a doc string, right? It is a string, our argument, and this is the definition. This is the argument part, and I suppose that's everything, because the comments are for us, not for the function, right? In both cases, it's like meta programming that code can define and use in C#. It's like data annotation. Oh, right. Yeah. It is in brackets, right? I guess those are called brackets. So Python is at, but in C# it's in. Yeah. Oh yeah. I really do remember those. It's been a while, but I do remember using that. Personally, I just copy and paste everything, so it's extremely unhealthy. So yeah, these are examples. Why do we have example list of catering services? I don't get this. Aren't we supposed to get it from the internet? Because then what's the point if we're doing the search and then you find max best and return best? What is the point? Why do we have example? I'm guessing we have to do a web search normally, but for here we're just taking what's in this list. Okay, defining a tool as Python class. So that was the with the add decorator. Next example is the Python class one. This approach involves creating a subclass of tool. It's not always needed, but it did. I guess it didn't say web search. It says tool to search for. Okay. Yeah, but if I need to give you the list of example services, then I have the brain to know which one is the max. But it's an example. I'm not gonna get worked up about an example. Like business has a range of companies they always use but don't want to train on them as it changes from time to time. Okay. I guess what a good example would be if it's a list of like, I'm gonna be generous and say 1,000 companies, then search through that. Yeah, a max would be better than me looking at it. I'd have to query it anyways. So yeah, I guess that would work if it's an internal list that we have. And yes, we can just search through that however way we want, like getting top 3 or searching by an attribute. Anyway, I'm gonna take a breather and drink some water while I put this in time out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I've been talking for like half an hour and no coughing. That's good. Okay. Defining a tool as a Python class. This approach involves creating a subclass of tool, which is a, if we click this, you can see it is a class within smolagents. Cool. Description, name, input type. Nice. From Gradio. From Hub. Tool related. Okay. And for complex tools, we can implement a class instead of a Python function. The class wraps the function with metadata that helps the LLM understand how to use it effectively. In this class, we define what I guess I want to note is that when it says it will help the LLM, the way I see it, it's like there is built-in function to explain what's in those functions and classes, because I don't think the LLM can ever understand code directly. Am I wrong to say that? Like, I feel like it needs to be human text. I feel like I'm wrong. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. That was a test to see if you are, you know, if you can see. Thank you. To see if you are observant. I think LMs are trained to read and write code. That's good. That's nice. I mean, yes, they can definitely write it. If they aren't, it might be a bad choice. I suppose. I mean, I saw, was it on Twitter or no? Was it on Reddit? That OpenAI is buying a thing that helps it, buying a different company that will make ChatGPT better at code. So, I guess, yeah, I guess since it can give code as output, it should also be able to take it as input. Yeah, it's actually, it would be fun to research how it understands code. Like, probably people at Anthropic have done that. I mean, they know how it can become a bridge. They should be able to know how it understands code. Where was I? So yeah, we define the name, the description, the input, which are, it's a dictionary of type and description, providing information to help the Python interpreter process inputs, arguments, right? And then output type, just most of the time it's text, but it could be number as well. And then forward, the method containing the inference logic to execute. All right. I think LLMs do simple coding, like it's shallow. There's no planning or like throwing a task at it and letting it fly. What? For a month? No, that's for sure. No. I don't think you can do any time-based things with it. Like, you cannot say, remind me in 5 minutes. Because as far as I know, even though it's a function that they can easily add, there is no notification part. I did see on Reddit once that people were saying ChatGPT is sending them messages unprompted. So that one was interesting. Just saying, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I think that was a test that did not, like, they did not pan out. But yeah. Here's an example of a tool built using the tool class, and how to integrate it within a code agent. If you let it keep running on a complex task, it will get more and more off the rails. Yes. Like, even this one has iterations of the tool calling, especially when it's a search tool. Like, it will try to do it multiple times. But yeah, like, if you don't limit that, it will probably get off the rails easily. That's true. I feel like sometimes it doesn't know what it's looking for. Even like, Anyway, let me not anthropomorphize LLMs too much. Generating a tool to generate ideas about the superhero themed party. I think services like Character AI, and the like use a timer to generate messages when the user isn't there. I mean, they have to prompt it, right? There's a way try to keep them from like to keep them continuing using the service. Nor have I, thankfully. But I get your point. Like sending good morning and stuff messages, probably that is something that is there. So Alfred's party at the mansion is superhero themed event, but he needs some creative ideas to make it truly special. As a fantastic host, he wants to surprise the guests with a unique theme. It's a superhero theme. Oh, the villain thingy? To do this, he can use an agent that generates superhero themed party ideas based on a given category. This way, Alfred can find the perfect party theme to wow his guests. Superhero party theme generator. Description: suggests creative ideas and returns the party idea. Category: type string. Description: give me categories. And then output type is string. And then forward: examples of themes. Get theme. Category not found. Okay. Instantiate the tool. We're calling you our class. And party theme tool. We give the tool to the agent, and then when we run it, we say, what would a good superhero party idea for a villain mask? Huh? Oh wow, we're looking inside Villain Masquerade? Gotham Rouge? Like Moulin Rouge? Is it like Mysterious Masquerade where guests dress as classic Batman villains? Okay, sure. With this tool, Alfred will be the ultimate super host. Okay, but here's my question. We said, oh, see, everything is listed. Cool. I guess this is an example. I just don't want tools to be things that are too simple. Rogue? Not Rouge? Oh, Gotham Rogue? But Rogues? But there's an S at the end. My brain was like Moulin Rouge, you know? Whoops. Oh, Rogues! Now I get it. Okay, wow. Thank you. I was like, is it a musical? I haven't even seen Moulin Rouge. Anyway, get it? Because villains are people who go rogue. And even the U is in a different place. Ugh. Thank you. That was a fun mistake. I like making fun mistakes. Nice. Cool. It's a party they won't forget. Good job, Alfred. Good job. You're trying too hard. It's cute. Default toolbox. Okay. Smolagents comes with a set of pre-built tools that can be directly injected into your agent. The default... Oh, no. Of course, Star Wars, one of the movies is, what is it called? Something? Rogue. It's like one of the good ones. Okay, pre-built stuff. So the default toolbox includes Python interpreter tool, which helps interpret your functions and classes to the agent. Final answer tool, okay, user input tool, DuckDuckGo search tool. Oh, these are built in. Okay. Google search tool. Visit web pages tool. Ooh, like you give it a URL and it goes to that web page. That's nice. Instead of needing to search. That is nice. Nice. What else? Alfred could use various tools to ensure a flawless party at the Wayne Manor. First, he could use the DuckDuckGo search tool to create superhero party themed party ideas. For catering, okay, can rely on Google search. I guess Google search is better because Google has the map, and the map has Google Map has ratings, right? So we're getting services. And then to manage seating arrangements, could run calculations with the Python interpreter tool. So is the Python interpreter tool not a built-in tool, but a tool that helps me use Python? I see. Once everything is gathered, he'll compile the plan using the final answer tool. Nice. I wonder if it has to use the visit web pages tool to access pages found from the search tool. That is a good question, and I do not have an answer. Does it try to understand what is inside the web pages? I feel like it shouldn't, like it doesn't need to, but it's better if it does. With these tools, Alfred guarantees the parties both exceptional and seamless. I mean, okay. Sharing and importing tools. One of the most powerful features of smolagents is its ability to share custom tools on the hub and seamlessly integrate tools created by the community. Nice, that's nice. This includes connecting with HuggingFace spaces and LangChain tools. That is interesting. Significantly enhancing Alfred's ability to orchestrate an unforgettable. Oh my god, stop talking about the party. I get it, it's an example. Okay. When is the party? We've been planning it for a month. With these integrations. With these integrations, Alfred can tap into advanced event planning tools, whether it's adjusting the lighting for the perfect ambiance, curating the ideal playlist for the party, or coordinating with Gotham's finest caterers. Here's an example showcasing how these functionalities can elevate the party experience. Awesome. You can hear the chickens doing their morning exercises, right? Sharing a tool to the hub. Oh, that's nice. I guess you can share it easily. Simply upload it with your HuggingFace account using the push to hub method. For instance, did we do anything here? Oh no, it wasn't that long of a code. I thought it would be longer. Oh, this is the other one. Did I even try to open this one? I did not. Cool. Let's try now. So you create something, you say, hold up, the theme party tool, wasn't it just it was a class, not a function. Hold up, let's go. That's the tool. The tool is an instantiation of the class, and you can say push to hub under this, and here's my token. Nice. And then you could use it, import it. I'm actually curious where I can look at the really, New mic does wonders keeping background sounds thoroughly in the background. If you don't mention the sounds, I wouldn't notice them. Oh my god, that's amazing. I feel like it's so crisp and clear, the new microphone, that you can hear everything I'm hearing. I hope that's not the case. I'm glad, because like the chickens are being pretty loud, and I'm glad that it's a mere background sound. Awesome. Because if it's as loud as I'm hearing it, then it's pretty annoying, but I mean in a cute way. Chickens are not annoying. And now a motorcycle is passing. Anyway. Is it? Even if it's directional, it's actually directional the whole way. Like, it does not take input from the top, it takes it from around the microphone. And I tested it. I think the direction I'm currently using is the loudest, but it's still taking input from the other side as well. It's not like off. Because I know someone I know had a blue Yeti, and that one was like fully on one side, I think. I might be wrong, but that's what I remember. Yeah, I like microphones. It's surprisingly fun. Getting to, I guess I know nothing about how a microphone works, even though I've seen the Dr. Stone episode where they create a functioning mobile phone. I feel like each time you watch an episode, you become just more big-brained. Anyway, highly recommend. You can pass off watching anime with getting real-life information. So if someone tells you, why are you watching anime? Or like, learn how to make Coca-Cola. Come on, come with me. Yeah. It's probably directional enough in a way that it helps. You can easily import tools created by other users using the load. Oh yeah, my question is, where do I see other people's tools? I want a place for that. For example, Alfred might want to generate a promotional image. Oh, okay, using AI. Instead of building a tool from scratch, he can leverage predefined ones from the community. Where can I see it? Like, okay, this is text to image. Awesome. We can use the image generation tool. Asking for this. That's nice. That's actually really nice. I mean, the fact that we can use other people's tools. You can take a speaker, hook it up as a microphone, and get a really good, but get a really not good, but kind of working microphone. A speaker? Like a speaker. Why? That's interesting. I mean, I guess I do have access to a speaker. Whoa. Tramming small vibrations into electricity via charge in a magnetic field, aka how a speaker cone works in reverse. So it gives sound, but it could also take it and basically work. Like function. If it's not excelling, it is functioning as a microphone. That is really interesting. I feel like the world doesn't have as many speakers as it used to, because like we remember when we had the like, I'm gonna say 90s PC speakers. Oh, my heart. I feel like I had one of those. I feel like the one we had was similar. No, it was more round. Do I remember our exact model? Oh, oh my god, this is more round. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I feel like it was something close to this one. I might be wrong. Do we have images? Wow. So yeah. 90s speakers. Okay. Nope, I'm not as close as to the quiz as I wanted, but it's cool. It's cool. Importing a Hugging Face space as a tool? You could do that. You could import HF space as a tool using the tool from space. That's funny. Logitech aesthetic has definitely changed. Yep. It could definitely go back as well, like to starting from the 70s. Like I feel like we are going to, because everybody's like into Y2K style now, but we're definitely gonna go back to, I don't know. Anyway, each 20 years, people go back to the 20 years before them. Try to hi-fi. What's hi-fi? Not high fashion, right? I don't know what hi-fi is. So we're getting tools from space. This opens up possibilities for integrating with thousands of spaces from the community for tasks from image generation to data analysis. That is awesome. I want to do that. The tool will connect with the Spaces Gradio backend using Gradio client, so make sure to install it via pip if you don't have it already. For the party, Alfred can use existing Hugging Face space for the generation of the AI generated image to be used in the announcement instead of the pre-built tool we mentioned before. Okay, we can do that. One phrase has stuck in my mind from an old Reddit post: never go full Logitech. Fake tweeters. Huh? No. That's from 7 years ago. Oh my god. That's fake. Do I have anything Logitech? I don't know. No, I don't think. I mean, my mouse. Is it? I don't know. My mouse from work, by the way, not right now. That is crazy. I mean, wow. Hi-fi like home stereo equipment, right? I guess if it makes the okay, got it. If it makes the client, the person who buys the tool, feel nice about something, they will add it, whether it's real or not. That is very, very not nice. So, we're building a tool that is creating an AI image for us to be used in the announcement. And we're not using pre-built tools. We're calling something from a space, and this is our model. We're using code agent to tell our model to use this tool, and we're running this additional argument. Improve this prompt, then generate an image of it. That's a really nice one. Grand superhero Alfred wearing. Oh, I'm curious about this image. I doubt we'll see it. Please, is it here? Oh wow! Hey. Generate image of a luxurious superhero. Yeesh, with made up superheroes. The fact that it says made up superheroes means I am uncomfortable. Means they don't have the right. Any more images? Oh, that is beautiful. What the hell is that? That is a not nice smile. But now this feels more like a boring party. You're the only one with a cape. But I love the decorations. I mean, I would have preferred each face to be a different face, but I'm loving the decorations. Nice. Importing a LangChain tool. We'll discuss LangChain framework in upcoming sections. I'm looking forward to that. For now, we'll just note that we can reuse LangChain tools in your small agents workflow. That's nice. I like the interoperability. You can easily load LangChain tools using the tool from LangChain method. Alfred, ever the perfectionist, is preparing for a spectacular superhero night at the Wayne Manor while the Waynes are away. Oh wow, he's partying while they're away? That's not nice. To make sure every detail exceeds expectations, he taps into LangChain tools to find top-tier entertainment ideas. By using tool from LangChain, Alfred effortlessly adds advanced search functionalities to his small agents, enabling him to discover exclusive party ideas and services with just a few commands. So here's how it's done. We're using a tool within LangChain. I don't know where this tool came from. I don't know where. I mean, I'm guessing you can find it in the documentation of LangChain. And then it's a search tool. I don't know this. Anyway, where's our model? Oh, we loaded it upstairs. And yeah, search for luxury entertainment ideas, such as live performance, interactive experiences. Did it give anything? Virtual event ideas. Virtual? It does strike me kind of weird that there aren't more NLP, ML people that are against AI art. Seems every blog or whatever on NLP has AI images as illustrations. It's the easy way out, isn't it? Like, even if you do 50-50, it's seen as admirable. Like, say, this is an artist's rendition, and then with the permission of the artist, we are testing AI on it, then that's even seen as admirable, at least to me. But yeah, doing everything AI does feel like a cop-out sometimes. Anyway, I understand your point. Yeah. Oh wow, importing a tool collection from any MCP server. MCP is the thing, right? What is it exactly? Small agents allow importing tools from hundreds of MCP servers available. Is it the thing that Anthropic is doing? Model context protocol. Yep, that's the thing. That person having an OpenAI Ghibli Twitter avatar. You're like, oh my god, for real? I don't know who that person is exactly. Eliza is that the lady? Nope. Oh god. Oh, okay, nope. Oh, that's the Harry Potter guy. Okay, that I didn't know that. I didn't know that he has a Ghibli Twitter avatar. The Ghibli Twitter avatar, or just the Ghibli, Now I'm curious about what his avatar looks like. Yeah, it became way too normalized very soon because everybody was using it. Yes. Yeah, you know? Glama and Smithery AI. So you install it and can be loaded in a tool collection object as follows. Tool collection is a part of smolagents. You can call MCP stdio studio server parameters, and here what are we calling? Python environment. What is the tool exactly? Tool collection from MCP server parameters are this. Trust remote code, yes, as a tool collection. Agent, every tool that's there. Interesting. And then we're just saying find a remedy for hangover. Wow, that's nice of Alfred. With this setup, Alfred can quickly discover luxurious entertainment options, ensuring Gotham's elite guests have an unforgettable experience. This tool helps him curate the perfect superhero themed event for Wayne Manor. Yay, we did it. Oh, assalamu alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Good morning to you too. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, just like busy week behind me and busy week ahead. So I am mentally preparing myself and probably physically preparing myself because there are some things I need to prepare for. What about you? How's learning going? Next one is the retrieval agents. By the way, you could definitely, yes, STD does stand for standard library, yes. Exactly, like, oh yeah, like the imports when I was doing C++, not C exactly, but yeah. Probably yes. But was it standard input output? I feel like it was something you would just like import some things at the beginning, and yes, the standard. Was it input output? Huh. I'm curious. I don't remember the names exactly. I am aging. Okay. I'm not tired. I need to continue. There's still a lot of time. Whew. I'm just gonna take a breather. Ooh, on a trip to Hyderabad. Nice. Oh. Oh, I normally say Muhammad. Muawiyah. Is Muawiyah the way to pronounce it? That, because I feel like there is no ayn anywhere, right? I was about to tell you while I'm streaming you could do your studying and then come check back with us and say this is how much I've studied today. But I guess you are currently traveling, so you do that. And that was me drinking water without being fancy and having the model drink with me. Oh, hold up. You've written it with a V. Then why are you adding it as a W? That's not fair. Whether it's Muawiyah or Muawiyah, I could do both. Nice. Okay. Because I know like some places, I don't know if further in like even as close as Iran, they have a hard time pronouncing some W's and it becomes a V very easily, which is just interesting and like cute. I don't think Turkish people have that issue. Turkish people have different pronunciation related issues though. It's fun. Like you can tell where the person is from based on what they can or cannot pronounce. What language is that? Hello, Liz K. I definitely cannot read that. It is not any language that I am familiar with. But I could easily Google it and have it like detect language. The world is too easy, isn't it? Oh, hello, have a nice day. Thank you. And it is Vietnamese. And if we try to listen to it, can we?
Xin chào, chúc bạn một ngày tốt lành.
Nice. I think you guys heard it as well, right? Xin chào, chúc bạn một ngày tốt lành. That was nice. That was cute. Hello, have a nice day to you too. What's up? It's a lovely Friday, for sure. And the chickens are enjoying their day. I can do this. Why am I scared to read through this? We can do this. The Vietnamese script comes from the colonization by France. Hence looking sort of French with the accents. But more of them. Turkish has a lot of accents as well. I don't know if Turkish is influenced by France or not, actually. But like I probably cannot read what the accent means, but like I could probably read the Turkish one easier because I know s becomes sh with an accent, the letter C becomes ch with an accent. Those I know, because I guess I have more interface with those letters. Anywho, it is interesting when familiar letters are being used differently in different languages. Because like watching old Russian cartoons and you see those like credits and stuff and every letter is like upside down or turned around. And that is also funny and interesting. So yeah. I need encouragement to do this. I don't know why I'm being scaredy cat. I can do this. I have time. I doubt it will take me half an hour. And then we'll do quiz number 2 and then we'll be done. I mean, like, why it's not using a more traditionally Southeast Asian script? Like, yeah. I imagine they would have used it before. Possibly. Yeah. Even in my language, we are using two different scripts. I don't know, but like someone decides let's use a different script, and then it either gets picked up or not. Yeah. I guess it's probably education related. Okay. Let's do this. I'm very confident. Building agentic RAG systems. Retrieval Augmented Generation RAG systems combine the capabilities of data retrieval and generation models to provide context-aware responses. For example, a user's query is passed to a search engine and the retrieval results are given to the model along with the query. The model then generates a response based on the query and retrieval information. So the retrieval information should be documents and stuff, right? Okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning. That's probably because I feel tired. Okay. And yeah. Should I open the code part just in case there are like outputs like the last time? The model then generates a response based on the query and the retrieved information. Agentic. I looked it up. They were previously using Chinese glyph system. Awesome. That's nice. Thanks for looking it up. One should be sorry for their ignorance as long as they don't search, but you did search, so that's awesome. And I'm guessing that is, I don't know what is the last line you wrote, which is, I'm guessing is in Vietnamese. So agentic retrieval augmented generation extends traditional RAG systems by combining autonomous agents with dynamic knowledge retrieval. Isn't that what LangGraph is doing as well? I'm curious. While traditional RAG systems use an LLM to answer queries based on retrieval data, agentic RAG enables intelligent control of both retrieval and generation processes. Cool. Improving accuracy and efficiency. Okay. Oh, it's a writing system? That thing is a writing system. Does use the Latin alphabet, but it was actually created by Portuguese and Italian missionaries in the 17th century before the French colonization. Nice! French later helped spread it widely. So might look similar to French, but wasn't created by the French. That is really interesting information. So, like, there were always missionaries, right? Because I have not watched the Japanese Shogun. There we go. I have not watched Shogun, but it has to do with the missionaries and Japan not letting them enter and stuff like that. So I feel like those have always existed, but like Portuguese and Italian were there earlier. I guess not, because the French one is the colonization. It's like, this is mine. There is not a country in Asia that has not been colonized by a country in Europe, but also probably other countries. You know what? Sorry. Yeah. It is difficult when you see parts of your previous, like your history, just being like chipped away by colonized people who colonize. The colonizees. I feel like we've had many generations here. Fun. But thank you for sharing that. That is actually really interesting. Like, it is fun seeing things like, I don't know. Should I take Spanish for an example? Like seeing Arabic, not very nice. Just the information is nice. Probably. I feel like Vietnam has had a short end of the stick for a while, you know, with different types of war being there. But hey, my country as well. I feel like I have the authority to speak on being colonized and like having wars in your country. Just trying to be light about the subject. Yeah. It is difficult. But most of the time, the new generation gets used to it. It's like sad, but also like a good thing at the same time. Anyway, thanks again for sharing this. And yes, the thought, the tangent that I had was like, it is really interesting seeing other languages be written in like things like Arabic script during, I'm guessing, the Ottomans or maybe even earlier, where there was more influence. Or it's probably to do with translations, I don't know. So yeah, like probably in a different world, Arab would be even more used, because like a good part of north of Africa uses Arabic. So I feel like in a different world, parallel universe, Arabic would have far more influence. But now it's a mix of France and English. Because like, yes, the languages like Chinese are being spoken by billion of people, but it doesn't have as much influence outside of its country. But English obviously does, and French does, thanks to their colonization. Oh my god, Hangul is absolutely adorable. Yeah. I mean, I doubt it's a it's something like one day a guy just made up to replace the writing system, because the guy was the king, Sejong, but I'm guessing he had advisors who worked on it. I doubt the king himself did it. What do you think? But yeah, it is contributed to King Sejong's writing for the normal people, because he wanted the normal people to be able to read and write, which is absolutely adorable. Yeah. French colonization of Vietnam has had many harsh and oppressive aspects, from economic exploitation, absolutely, to cultural suppression. It was a difficult period for the Vietnamese people, sparked long struggle for independence. I actually don't have enough information. Like, the only information one would get is like the Vietnam War, which has to do with United States. Like, I feel like that's the only information I have. Like, same with the Iraqi War. Like, you hear it, you're like, yeah, I know. Yeah. I feel like I don't have enough history information. But I do recommend the book, The Silk Road. I read it maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I don't know. But it's like a book that stayed in my brain, even though I don't remember anything. It was a civil war, but the USA intervened to fight against communism. Astaghfirullah. Wow, they're so good at intervening in civil war. Good for them. You know what? Let's not say their name, because I feel like if you repeat it 3 times, they will come to your country and invade. I feel like I'm energized to now learn about the rags, because like I'm getting angry, and anger is a motivator for sure. Shallow one, but still a motivator nonetheless. We're gonna take over with knowledge and just like being smart, inshallah, in a positive way. Let's have positive influence and not negative influence, you know. Okay, where was I? I feel like I was here. I might be wrong. Or here. Yeah. Traditional RAG systems face key limitations, such as relying on a single retrieval step and focusing on direct semantic similarity with the user's query, which may overlook relevant information. Okay, So that's RAG systems. Agentic RAG addresses these issues by allowing the agent to autonomously formulate search queries, critique retrieved results. That is actually nice. It feels like an extra step of things being checked for you. And conduct multiple retrieval steps for a more tailored and comprehensive output. That's nice. So, if we look at basic retrieval with DuckDuckGo, let's build a simple agent that can search the web using DuckDuckGo. This agent will retrieve information and synthesize responses to answer queries. All right. With agentic RAG, Alfred's agent can search for latest superhero party trends. Okay. Refine results to include luxury elements. What the hell is luxury elements? Synthesize information into a complete plan. Okay. Here's how Alfred's agent can achieve this. Do I have this opened? Yes. Okay, so I could at least see the output. So we're from small agents, we're getting code agent, DuckDuckGo search tool, and the inference client model. What are we initialize the models? Are we just calling any model? With a search tool, this is our model, this is our search tool. Where's the RAG part? There is no RAG part yet, right? And this is what we're asking. The agent follows this process. Analyze the request. Okay. Perform retrieval. But it's just doing a search with synthesize information. What does it do? Processes them into cohesive, actionable plan for Alfred. Store for future reference. Oh, really? Stores the retrieve information for easy access when planning the future events. That part I didn't know. By the way, I really need to drink water, otherwise I'll start coughing. Okay. So, what's the difference though? We're not talking about anything retrieval. That's store the information. That's nice. Custom knowledge base tool. For specialized tasks, a custom knowledge base can be invaluable. Let's create a tool that queries a vector database for technical documentation or specialized knowledge. Using semantic search, the agent can find the most relevant information. Yeah. This is the RAG stuff. A vector database stores numerical representation, embeddings of text or other data created by machine learning models. It enables semantic search by identifying similar meanings in high-dimensional space. This approach combines predefined knowledge with semantic search to provide text-aware solutions for event planning. Awesome. With specialized knowledge access, Alfred can perfect every detail of the party. I feel so bad for Alfred. In this example, we'll create a tool that retrieves party planning ideas from a custom knowledge base. We'll use a BM25 retriever, alright, to search the knowledge base and return top results. And recursive character text splitter to split the documents into smaller chunks. That is interesting. So look, we're getting this from LangChain, and we have a LangChain text splitter. We're using so much LangChain right now. So we have the party planning retriever tool, and this is the name of the tool. This is the description, inputs, and the query to perform. This should be query related to party planning. Okay. And then and the output is a string. And we have We're using this retriever, top 5 documents, and then our query will be invoking the retriever, and then we get the ideas. I'm curious. Okay, so we have a list of things. Are these things the documents? Party ideas. Doc text. Where is this doc? There it is. But what is it? Oh, it is party ideas. For every doc in party ideas. And then we have the text splitter. We're doing chunk sizes of 500 characters, chunk overlap 50, that's nice. Add start index, strip white space, and these could be separators. Nice. So that source docs, this is the source docs, which are the party ideas, right? And then planning, we're calling it, we're giving it the process docs, and this is the retriever. This is our tools and agent, and finally this is what we're requesting. I need to see what it's doing here. Not you. Go away. Yes, you. Okay. So when it's run, it's modifying entertainment options. Query 1, query 2, query 3. Entertainment, catering. Oh! Wait, the loop? LLMs seem far so gullible for me to trust their judgment on business. Businesses showing up in a first page Google result. Like, I feel like I would trust an LLM's output for finding me the best flight, because like the parameters are easy. Like, what does the best flight for me means? Maybe I have a budget of this much money. I have a time range from here to there, like going, like the dates of when I can go and when I can come back, and like which flights I prefer. Even maybe not, maybe I don't prefer any flights, but like I feel like parameters should be set before you judge. Like, you tell it what to judge, right? By the way, the list here, okay, decoration, professional DJ. Oh, these are all requests. Okay, so I see 3 options here. And retriever, idea 0, idea 1. Okay, what is it doing about this? Output none. There we go. Is that a good thing? Idea 2, interactive VR. I feel like I don't understand what the output should be. Okay. Oh, there we go. This is the output. Max step reached. How many steps could we reach? Entertainment options. We have 5, because we said retrieve top 5, right? Catering, we have 4. Decoration, we have 5. That's nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah, party planning is so creative. Who knows, maybe top results did the most SEO. That's absolutely true. They aren't even in your city, but they pretended. Whoa, and outsource any jobs they hire for. That is so smart of them if they do that. I think it's like a thing. Wow. That is so smart if someone can, like, I feel like tricking LLMs would be the next. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, the search optimization, yeah, that's going to go higher. You can even ask an LLM to help with the search optimization. It's an Aura Bora. Wow. Because like when you pay for Google, you can I feel like I'm making too many noises with the microphone. But when you pay Google, you could be the top search result. So even then, like, pay me, I'll make you the top search results for language models as well. I feel like it would be a different, for now it's not actually different, but I feel like it would be different in the future. APIs and stuff, right? This enhanced agent can first check documentation for relevant information, combine insights from knowledge base, maintain conversation context in memory. That's nice. Enhanced retrieval capabilities. When building agentic RAG systems, the agent can employ sophisticated strategies like... Honestly, I feel like I could not recreate this, but I have the idea of that such thing exists, and if I want to create a RAG agent, which I feel like is actually useful for like companies, then it would be interesting to try and create something. Ads get placed on top to look like search results. I know, it's so cool. Not sure if the agent tools see the ads though, but it can be added. Like, I feel like it can be added and it sees it as a normal search result. Like, I feel like Google is, I don't know, how nefarious are they? Because why can't you recreate it? Because I feel like it did not give me enough. Hi, hello, Schooly B. It did not give me enough information for me to be able to recreate it. Hi, first time chatter. Because like if I wanted to create something, ouch, sorry, I punched the microphone. If I wanted to create, like what would my example be? Let's say I have list of papers and I'm researching something and I wanted an agentic RAG to find me relevant papers to read. How would I do it with the information that's given on this page? I can get a model, I can get I know how to write tools enough, but would I know how to use the RAG part? I don't know. Like, I feel like I would need more information. So I feel like this is an introduction and not here's how to do it for yourself. Yeah. Is that a good answer? Like, does that answer your question? Sort of a game they have to play where they pretend ads are separate and not biasing search results. Yeah. I like your icon, Schooly B. It's an odd game, but companies like Google aren't really hold up, I can't read. Really don't want to get broken up under the monopoly laws. Absolutely. We live in an age of AI. AI can easily teach me how to build an AI. I mean, sort of. If you have the resources, and the coding part isn't that difficult. It's difficult, but it's not that difficult. Like, I could probably code with an AI about how to create the retrieval RAG agent, probably. I'm just saying that I need to look into more documentation before I feel like I can create something, because I really find the things interesting. It can't tell you how to build a better AI. I mean, it can help you build one, but I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't tried it, because it supposedly has research capabilities and it can look into papers and suggest how things can be optimized. Maybe. So when building agentic RAG systems, the agent can employ sophisticated strategies like query reformulation. Instead of using raw user query, the agent can craft optimized search terms and better match the target documents. Nice. Only the AI that was known when its knowledge cutoff applied. Oh yeah, but RAG helps though, right? Like if it has access to archive, then it could search within archive and like maybe read the text, stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. Better is subjective. Yeah. IMO means in my opinion, right? Absolutely. I'm old. Multi-step retrieval. The agent can perform multiple searches using initial results to inform subsequent queries. Yes, cool. Source integration. Information can be combined from multiple sources like web search and local documentation. I like that part. Result validation. Retrieved content can be analyzed for relevance and accuracy before being included in responses. Effective agentic RAG systems require careful consideration of several key aspects. The agent should select between available tools based on query, type, and context. So far, it's not improving on humans found state of the art, at least beyond very specific edge cases. It is putting the information together, but yeah. Ooh, yeah, happy early birthday. But also, I'm older than you. My birthday is in 2 months. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy early birthday. I'm gonna give you some 30s advice. Just be nice to your body. Be nice to your back. Be nice to your, if you're a computer person, which I'm guessing you are, be nice to your arms and maybe eyes. Yeah. I'm speaking as if I've been in my 30s for so long. I've been in my 30s for a year and a half ish. Yeah. Memory systems. Says the martial artist. I'm gonna return to that. I have left taekwondo for way too long. My body's military did that. Oh, you went from ruining your body physically, tiring it out, and then to not using it because you're coding all day. So you are 2 levels of like ruined. I recommend a happy medium, if that's possible. Actually, the thing that I do is take a walk once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Before, like, it's summer, so before it's too hot, hopefully you can find time. Like 15 to 20-minute walk each time made my arms feel much, much better. Before it felt like there was like, I don't know, cement at the end of my hands. Like, I feel like my arms were just hurting. Coding can be brutal, exactly, on wrists and arms, yeah. Sitting too much, yeah. So a normal walking, listening to a podcast, something you like, even if it's 10 minutes, doing it a few times a day would be nice. Yeah. That's lovely that you can walk around, that you have a place to walk around in the mornings. That's awesome. Just like try not to, again, it's not like I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not trying to baby anyone. But try not to sit for too long, like 4 hours, 5 hours, stuff like that. Try to find one way to help you get up is drinking too much water. Yeah, because then you have to get up. So make sure you drink a lot of water and or coffee if that's your preference. It's lovely that you have greenery around you, because that probably helps as well. Oh my god! Oof. Goats are smart and I feel like clean-ish. 13 goats, that's a lot. But like sheep are whoa, you have baby goats. Baby goats are adorable. The way they like bounce around, they're adorable. But I feel like cows are really difficult to manage because they're too big. Too big is what I'm trying to say. But like sheep are dumb and like, I don't know, like goats run around. Sheeps I feel like don't. They're just like easier to handle, but very dumb. There's a reason why they're called sheep. But yeah, every morning when I stream, you can hear the chickens in the background, and I could hear the rooster cawing, I guess, calling a few minutes ago. Oh, wait, bird flu is a risk for cows? That is interesting. Yeah, sometimes animals die. That's the sad, annoying part. Like a sickness goes through them. I also have not actually heard of that one, the bird flu thingy. Like for cows. Because I feel like each animal gets their own sickness. Each, like, season or like each year. CDC. I hear very little about the CDC measure on dairy, cattle to human H1N1. I feel like I've heard this one before. I don't know who I'm asking, but like if you boil animal milk very well, would that still be a problem? Because you're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to drink raw. It is the bird flu strain. Okay. Yeah, we've probably heard that a lot. Haven't heard bird flu reference. I feel like I've heard it quite recently, actually. Huh. It's just that you hear about like in that village, this many animals maybe died, but not like so much. But like just you hear it once in a while, like maybe once a year or something. I'm gonna finish reading this paragraph and then we'll get to the quiz, and then I'll be happy and think like I did my job today. That's pasteurization. It can help a lot. Yep, but some like the taste of ew no. Who drinks raw milk? And if you milk cows, you come contact with it. No, it's actually really good information. But I would not drink raw milk for like even if it was useful, because you don't know what's inside. Sorry, I don't know if there are people who do, but I know it's a bad thing. So don't. I know it's in to drink things raw, but it's just, with all due respect, it's stupid. And I don't think the taste changes that much. Not that I know, but like I've bought milk that needs boiling. So you can buy raw milk from farm people. Anyway, this is actually interesting. Okay. Slate for myself because I put timestamps and I'm like, for how long was I talking about that thing, so that I can put timestamps. So we had a farm life timestamp. Changes a lot. The same as fresh from to fresh but pasteurized milk. Okay. I really don't know. So this is all in Python. Yeah. You can see the imports at the top. And here defining a class with the init. And then we have a list here. And then are we calling the model, or did we have the model already? We're calling the model directly. That is lazy. I mean, good, like it's easy. Yep. Most of machine learning is Python. That's true. Yeah. But actually, in the other course, you had the choice between TensorFlow and PyTorch. It was all Python. Absolutely, we need to start going back to the origin of coding, writing in assembly, and maybe someday in zeros and ones, because that's how real programmers do it, you know? Yeah, no, I've gotten around to like just find me the easiest way to code. Like if I'm asking a language model to help me with the code, I will do it. If I can write it myself, I'll write it myself. If I can copy paste from somewhere on the internet, I'll do that. Just whatever gets the ball rolling. Where was I? Memory systems help maintain conversation history and avoid repetitive retrievals. Having fallback strategies ensure the system can still provide value even when primary retrieval methods fail. Additionally, implementing validation steps helps ensure the accuracy and relevance of retrieval information. Nice. So that one's done. Quiz time. Ideally, you want to get code running on GPUs. Yep. Which means you aren't given the real OP codes, but a fake bytecode the driver converts. Recently looked into Onk's runtime. Docs suck, but could be helpful. I have not looked into that. Open neural, not network. Neural network exchange. Whoa. Oh wow, that's like standards and stuff. Open standard for machine learning. Rewriting in CUDA as a thing. Yep. It actually really helps. Maybe with some PTX tricks, like what DeepSeek did. Onyx, thank you. Pronounce Onyx. I feel like I've heard it, but I don't know. Carpathia has some videos on writing, training, and inference code in C for an LLM. Yeah, that's actually true. He has some really awesome videos that are like 4 hours, 5 hours long, and like he explains every part. That is pretty cool. Ungraded quiz with 5 questions. Let's do this. Time to test one's understanding on the code agent, tool calling agent, and tools section. This quiz is optional and not graded. Let's do this. What is the key difference between creating a tool with the @decorator versus the class? So one is for simpler cases, one is for more complex cases. Using is mandatory? No. Using is recommended for simple, exactly. Tool can only be used in nope. Decorating the function with tool replaces the need for docstring, whereas subclass might not. Must. Yeah, I think that's true. Oh, that's not true. It does not replace it. You always need the docstring. Good to know. Onyx has seen more use in vision image models than for LLMs. Microsoft is trying to encourage it for some stuff. I've heard the name, I just don't know where and how it's used, so probably you guys have better information. How does a code agent handle multi-step tasks using the reason and act approach? Do I remember this? It passes each step to a different agent in multi-agent systems, then combines the result. I don't remember. It stores every action in JSON for easy parsing before executing them at all at once. It cycles through writing, internal thought, generating Python code, executing the code, and logging the results until it finds the final answer. It relies on vision. That's it, right? Oh yeah, nice. Which of the following is a primary advantage of sharing tool on HuggingFace? It's just nice. It makes you feel nice. Automatically integrates the tool with multi-step. I mean, that doesn't matter. It's not the point. Allows others to discover, use. Yep. Ensures. No. Again, you see the word only, you know it's wrong. It converts your tool into fully vision capable. No. Okay. Tool calling agents differ from code agents in how... Oh my god, that scared the life out of me.
Scully just followed. CL welcomes you.
Thank you for the follow. That's really kind of you. My heart. Thank you. Take care as well. I think I had a heart attack. Do you also stream? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Right. Thank you. Take care. Thanks for the follow. That's really kind of you. Nice. All right. Inshallah, see you around, if possible. If I recall, one of the reasons it hasn't really caught on is it stores some details about the model structure. As opposed to the raw weights. I don't have enough information on Onyx, but I have heard the word, which is why I could not read. I feel like I had not seen it, but I have heard it. Tool calling agents differ from code agents in how it executes actions. So what is correct? Tool calling only compatible with multi-agent systems, while code, no. Tool calling delegates all reasoning to a separate retrieval agent, no. Tool calling outputs JSON instructions specifying tools, yes. Should be, that's it, okay. Final question. What is included in got it, agent's default toolbox? And why might you use it? LangChain? Oh, the searches. Yes. DuckDuckGo search Python interpreter final answer tool. Yes, that's true. No, not only vision based and solely multi-agent. It adds advanced retrieval based functionality for large. I mean, it doesn't, not directly. Got it. Congratulations on completing this quiz. If there are any questions, we can revisit stuff. And that's it. I'm out. My energy is all gone. I'm dead. We didn't even learn about multi-agent systems that much. GG, thank you. And then inshallah, if nothing, how busy is tomorrow? I have a dentist appointment. I feel like I've been going to the dentist for way too long, but I'm going on a weekly basis, so that, yeah, I should be fine. I'll do my best to stream tomorrow as well. How long have we been live? 2 hours. Do we want to do CMU or do I want to run away? The reason I want to run away is I'm gonna timestamp this stream, and you'd be surprised at how long that takes, 15 to 20 minutes sometimes. Maybe I'm lazy because I'm not, I'm watching something and then timestamping it and then pausing the thing and then I'm a bad multitasker. And yes, I think I want to go. This is a long one, and then the next one, and the outside world is being way too loud right now. I don't think there's anything I can do about it except come closer to the mic. So yeah, there are tools to insert timestamps as you go too, by the way. Not on YouTube though, because I'm doing it on YouTube. Do you think such a thing exists on YouTube? Add stream marker. I guess, I don't know. I've never tried adding the stream marker. Create video, highlight video. What's a stream marker? I mean, I feel like I can visually tell if I'm talking about something outside of the topic or not. Because most of the time I go to chat mode when I'm talking about something. Or you can see a different thing on the screen. There we go. Okay, so yes, that was the JSON tools and retrieval agent sections, and we did quiz number 2. We have multi-agent systems and vision and browser agents. Wow, left, and then the final quiz, and then the conclusion. That it would be the conclusion for our small agents section, which is unit 2.1, and then we go to the rest, which is the lambda index and langgraph. And up until now there are 4 units. This is a RAG only unit. I like that. Okay, see, in my brain I thought this RAG page is not enough for me, and now they have a whole RAG unit, and then finally you create something. I want to do that. Okay, inshallah. Hopefully I'll have some credit by then. We shall see. I'll try not to use my credit in the time being, so maybe by next month I'll have some credit. Okay, that was a lovely stream. I appreciate the very insightful different conversation. I really do like being distracted, because sometimes I get bored reading about stuff for 30 minutes to an hour. So when I do actually talk with chat, it re-energizes me. So I do appreciate that. And inshallah, if all goes well, I will do the stream tomorrow as well. But for the affiliate anniversary stream, which I have not forgotten about, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to do it next week. I'll try, maybe, but I feel like, I don't know, we shall see. You might have to create a CL2 account with its own HuggingFace credit. In Minecraft? What? Can I create a GPU in Minecraft? I probably could. You could probably create anything in Minecraft. I was literally thinking if I want to create a booktube TikTok account. Because I like reading fiction books, and I was like, that would be a nice place to quickly summarize my thoughts on books. Because I don't utilize TikTok for my current existence on internet. In Minecraft being what we tack onto the evil suggestions. That is funny. Wow. Because giving that as a prompt to a language model would be funny. Who does multiple accounts? Nobody. We don't do that. We're fresh-faced babies here. We don't know any evil things. yeah, like look at our bunny ears. Like how much more adorable can we get? Impossible. Okay. Thank you for today. I hope I learned something. And I hope I did not make people forget their knowledge bases. And then I hope that was insightful. Nope, definitely not insightful. Maybe informative, just a little, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go to the end screen, and I appreciate. Oh God, I punched the mic again. Sorry. I appreciate you for being here, for giving me your time. I really, really do, because I feel like at a point I feel like I'm wasting people's time, but you have your own will to be here. So if you need time, definitely don't feel like you need to be here. Anyway, that's it for today. See you tomorrow, inshallah. And going to the goodbye screen. Yeah, that's it. Thank you and goodbye.